Sugar Ray Leonard.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to
Bro,
start
I
this.
like. Do y'all see the
Sugar
fuck
Ray
with me,
Leonard,
bro? They
an
are putting me
undisputed
up against
welterweight
the
champion.
go-to
He won
boxer,
world titles in 5
and
weight
I don't
classes.
know who the fuck I'm using. I'm using this Will Smith
This bout is
lookalike.
scheduled for. So they stare into each other. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. How about that time counter shot? These punches coming from every
Damn.
angle. Well done with that counter shot. Insane action. Just missed with that hook. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are...
Damn.
One punch did the
Sugar Ray.
Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
They be putting up because goats, but niggas who don't know how to use these niggas though.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
That counter punch caught him clean. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
I was hitting him with stuff in there.
Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it. On to the second round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Straight right just misses. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
You want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blank on him.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot.
Oh, he over here working.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Sugar Ray is is rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the... On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
Yo, the way they be on the ground be tearing me up, yo. I tell you. Come on, Sugar Ray.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Perfect counter lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
Damn.
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. His legs are gone. Here we go to the fourth round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter shot. Punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That hook was off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. That punch landed. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. He missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's see about Sugar Ray in that lap. On to the fifth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. A perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need it. Let's start the sixth. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Bro, stay down and stop putting me up against the goats. Thank you. Your ass down, nigga. Sugar Ray. Sweet Ray Leonard. Nigga.